My dear friends, it is 2022 World Health Day, this 7th of April 2022. And I greet you wherever you are, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whichever country, whichever continent, whatever part of the world you find yourself. I want to extend a prayer to the people in Ukraine who are adversely affected by the war. That as the world continues to work together, they will find amicable, peaceful solutions, resolution of the problem. May I take this opportunity as an international physician, political leader, international communicator, certified professional and expert in global health, USA, with extensive international multiple work in that area. Curative medicine and surgery practice, and global health promotion and protection work in multiple countries around the world. Infectious diseases, non-communicable diseases, environment, climate, migration, health systems, global health policy and governance work. But today I am talking about a planet and a health. And many of you may have heard of planetary health, One Health, as it relates to the environment, or people, animals, and climate. But you are aware of the fact that the planet cannot sustain human greed and the deplorable activities which humans are carrying on Earth, which is causing global warming and related problems. So the climate is warming. We are having adverse climate conditions. If they are not tornadoes, they are floods. And especially the little island states are affected, because some of those states, if care is not taken, will soon be underwater. But after COP26 in Glasgow and some of the meetings around, we've been part of the energy meetings, whether it's CERAWeek or NIP, OTC, VAV, talking about fugitive emissions, and also the commitment of the energy companies and energy sector to address this challenging menace that we have. So it's been positive. We've been part of the environmental protection meetings with the OSHA people and the others. And there's a lot of commitment from government, corporations, cities, governors, and nations. At the level of the United Nations, with the UNGA, the General Assembly, the World Health Organization's Assembly, and also the executive board's meetings. What we get from these bodies are very, very encouraging. But let me at this point encourage those of you who have been working in this space, because this is a day that we take stock, and then we also look at what we should do. There are things which governments are doing, and they need to do more and scale up. There are things which corporations are doing. There are things which states and regional leadership bodies and governors are doing. The things which mayors are doing, corporations and leaders in non-profits that are involved in this work. Whether you are involved in green work, Green Bill, the Green Expos around the world, I want to encourage and thank you. But to tell you that we should do more. We should look at pollution. We have addressed fugitive emissions at the level of the VAV World Conferences. And when I'm in those meetings as invited, I challenge us all for us to do what is right. I ask those questions. Some of the statements and comments which I make, most people may not feel very comfortable, but there are those who come after or behind and tell me, oh, Dr. Thompson, I liked your contributions. I work at the World Bank, and, as a health and medical communicators and development communicators, we look at some of those things. And I want to also give a shout out to the World Council of Churches, the social justice programs, the environmental programs that you are all doing towards mitigating this crisis. I want to give a shout to you, to the Roman Catholic denomination of the Catholic faith, what the encyclicals from the popes have been in the area of the social justice and climate justice work. That's great. So there is much work to be done, and there are things which governments, states, governors, mayors, parliamentarians, physicians, healthcare workers, and you out there can do. But today we are celebrating the human commitment, and we are calling forth more to be done, so that when we meet in Egypt in COP27, we will have looked at what has been done in the past 1 year, and then look forward on what is to be done. Because as I talk today, there are tornadoes in the